Welcome to Above and Beyond Affiliate Marketing. I am your host, Jason Ryland. I am excited to bring to you today this wonderful section of this special report of this special podcast of Perfectly Imperfect. Now, just before we dive into it, I want to let you know that if you want to ask a question about this, anything that we got going on in any of our shows or any of our podcasts, you can just click on the message tab, and you can record your message and just record your voicemail, and we will actually make it part of the show. So, isn't that exciting? So, just to let you guys know that you can also find us on Facebook at RylandMediaGroup.com. You can also find us on Instagram and Twitter, wherever you get your social media. We tend to be everywhere these days, and we're on whatever your favorite listening podcasts are. So with that, let's dive right in, everybody. Now, I call this, I kind of was thinking about the title for this special Time for Success series, and this section I just came up with Perfectly Imperfect, just because it's really dedicated to all the perfectionists that are out there. It just has to be right. You got to have everything lined up. You got to have, it has to be in the morning at this time. I have to have my coffee. Everything's perfect. I have to have everything laid out for this success. And I know who you are because I was there too. So you're not alone. But if you're anything like I was, you're going to find yourself spending extra time tweaking, improving, and doing things that really don't add value to your business, to your affiliate business, to your entrepreneurial goals, any of that stuff. Because it's too easy to get caught up on wanting everything to be perfect. You can get so out of hand, and then that struggle will induce procrastination. It will just start that, because you'll feel, why do this? It's so hard, and I can't get things going, and then you start that path. So let's try and avoid that, and let's avoid these struggles, and because when you get down that road, you won't be able to tell apart where you started, where you ended up, and how you get so overwhelmed and you don't begin. How many times have you heard in affiliate marketing or in any training program that you've ever been a part of that they say, just start, just do it. It doesn't matter if you know how to do it, just do it. You don't have to figure it all out first and then do it. Fail, please, because failures will make you a better entrepreneur. It did me, it will you. Now, overcoming that whole perfectionist is just one of the hardest things that many of us will ever do, because the chances are you're like me, and you want your entire system to work perfectly, and your entire life will be just that entrepreneurial business mindset, affiliate marketing mindset, whatever your ultimate goal is, that things you want to be so great because you have all this wonderful content and everything else that just has to be perfect. And then you don't want to settle for anything less than perfect. And take when I do my podcast, when I'm talking to you guys, we're live. This is raw. I don't edit any of this stuff. So if I'm stuttering my words by accident, or if I clear my throat or anything like that, there's no editing here. This podcast is absolutely straight to you, from me to you. And I think that's great, because when it comes to business, you want to be you, and I want to be a service to you guys, and I want your success. So let's get back into this. Now, when it comes to your business, you can actually delay launches or projects, and then they don't ever get to the market, if you will, because you're just waiting for that specific perfect window. And a lot of times we pick it apart ourselves because we want to come up with all the new ideas. We want to come up with all the ways to constantly improve it and everything else and tweak it and it be the best right out of the gate. You know, you can do that ongoing. I've tweaked so many, you know, I've written ebooks that I've put out there that I've done more research and had to go back and redo it. And the stuff's already been out there, but we can actually do things in ways that is an asset for us, okay? So now, being a perfectionist can also help many other entrepreneurs because it means that you just won't throw out lousy projects or services just to do something. You know that you're actually going to have the success in knowing that you want it to be good. So there's an asset to that, but at the same time, you need to learn to let go, and nothing will ever be perfect no matter how much time or energy you spend on it. It's just not going to happen. And the key to start looking at perfectionism is look at it as your enemy, really, because it'll cost you money and time. And being perfect is impossible anyways, so let's not get there or do any of that stuff and put out, there's no such thing as an error-free product. And if somebody's spinning that yarn, you know what, the London Bridge is for sale too, right? So, but we don't ever want to encounter major hiccups, right? But there might be some things that just happen, and sometimes it's unavoidable, but doesn't mean that it's not unachievable. Okay? One of the ways to improve productivity is to assign that time frame for each one of your projects, and you can do that by the day, hour, week, and just stick to it. Set a deadline for yourself, but be kind of ruthless to it and not allow any changes to be made. Okay, and as you're moving forward, that'll help you improve that productivity. Now, let's just wrap that up there. I mean, there's a lot to be said about perfectly imperfect. I think there's not much more to say on that, because what we really need to do is take action. The only way that you'll ever get to any level of success is to take action, and you deserve it. You have to adopt this mindset that doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. Just got to do it. And being you and being out there and your ad, whatever it is, and something is launched out there, or your product is launched out there, guess what? That's better than anything perfect, because now you're doing your dream. Now you're living your dream because you took that next step. Okay? So be available to yourself. Be better than the project that you're doing. And make sure you have that drive. Okay? And you always want always room for improvement, right? There's always something that you should be able to do and just be better. One thing that I always do is try to be better than I was just yesterday. I'm always improving myself like that. So but then I do that just by only being consistent, and I see things through. And that's how we do affiliate marketing. That's how we have successes in our entrepreneurial goals. Okay? Well, thank you all for listening. Tune in tomorrow, because that is our final conclusion to this Time for Success series. And make sure you look in the description, because we're going to have a downloadable link to this very awesome special report. You're going to love it. All right. Well, thank you all for listening. You take care. God bless, and see you tomorrow.